name is Maggie Thomas.
I'm Lily Roberts.
And I'm Brianna Smalls.
We're from Dorchester County and we're Healthy Lifestyles Ambassadors.
Today we are going to be showing you how to make chicken stir fry.
The tools you will need are an electric skillet, a spatula, cutting boards, chef knives and paring knives, and measuring cups.
The ingredients that you need will be found on page 22.
We are going to start off by cutting the chicken. When using a cutting board, you need to make sure that you have a wet paper towel under your board so that it does not slide. And when using raw meat, you need to have a designated cutting board so that you don't cross-contaminate with other foods. This recipe calls for half a pound of chicken. We're going to start by cutting the chicken into cubes. And when cutting raw meat, after handling raw meat, you need to make sure that you wash your hands so that you do not cross-contaminate with other foods. Next, Maggie is going to saute the chicken.
Our chicken is now sauteed. It should look like this. The definition of sauteed means to cook quickly in a small amount of fat. It is important to make sure your chicken gets to the temperature of 165 degrees. Ours is at 172, so we are all good to go. It is important to make sure that your chicken is cooked to this temperature so that you will not get salmonella. Salmonella is caused when you eat raw meat or egg products. It is important for us to get 5 ounces of protein each day. That is about the size of the deck of cards. Getting the right amount of protein helps protect us from illnesses and keeps our immune system going strong. Next is Brianna to cut up our vegetables.
Now we're going to start off with our vegetables. The vegetables we are going to be using today include broccoli, carrots, onions, and bell peppers. First, we're going to start off with our bell pepper. In order to cut a bell pepper, you need to cut both ends off at the end. And then cut a slit. And the recipe says to julienne it. The definition of julienne is to cut into small match strips. Be sure to wash your vegetables before you cut them. The recipe calls for 1 cup of bell pepper. So I finished cutting off all the bell pepper. Remember to keep mise-en place in your workstation, which means everything in this order. I've already pre-cut the carrots, but now I'm going to show you how to peel a carrot. When peeling a carrot, remember to cut away from you. Also remember to have an extra pan to keep your scraps in. Now I'm going to show you how to peel the ginger. Always use a spoon. The ginger has already been pre-cut. And also, don't forget to cut up your onion. The onion has already been pre-cut. Moving on, now we have our garlic cloves. The garlic cloves have already been pre-cut, but this is what they look like. Now Lily will come on to combine ingredients.
Today we have used 4 cups of vegetables. We've already added our carrots, bell peppers, and onions. And make sure to add your carrots first because they take longer to cook. Now we're going to add the broccoli, and make sure to cook all of your vegetables long enough to they're tender. We need vegetables every day because they give our body lots of nutrients that we need to be healthy. Some of the nutrients that they give us are minerals, vitamins, and fiber, and it is recommended that you receive at least 2 cups of vegetables each day.
Next, we're going to make our slurry. A slurry is a mixture that is used for thickening, usually in stews and soups. First, we add our water. Then we add the cornstarch. Now we'll stir it until it's smooth. Once it's smooth, you'll add the soy sauce. Once everything is mixed together, you'll pour it over your vegetables. Then you'll put the top back on and allow them to steam. Now we will add our chicken back to the vegetables. Our recipe is then complete.
Now that our recipe is complete, I wanted to show you how you can make this a complete meal. We added brown rice to show grains. You can add pineapples for fruit. And for dairy, you can add a glass of milk or yogurt parfait.
This recipe has a total of 160 calories, 14 grams of carbohydrates, 15 grams of protein, and 5 grams of total fat. To burn off this, you could take a brisk 40-minute walk after supper.
This is what your finished chicken stir fry should look like.